What is up, YouTube? It is Pro HD, and I am currently at the marina right now. And yeah, it's kind of sunny. And if you end up hearing music in the background, there's like some performance, concert, or something going on. And I don't know if this music's copyrighted. Hopefully, it's not, but you can barely even hear it, so it shouldn't affect the video. But either way, the video I'm doing. So if you're wondering what kind of video I'm actually doing, I am actually talking about, well, I think you know already because you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is going to be coming to the American Dream in New Jersey. So, let's talk about it. So, as I'm recording this video, August 11th, the 12th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's was about August 8th. It was 3 days ago. 3 days ago to this time. And ever since, everyone's been going absolutely nuts over the reveal of a real-life Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I was shocked myself, because I never would have thought about Freddy Fazbear's Pizza becoming a real-life restaurant, especially after how Scott Cawthon has stated many times in the past. He stated multiple times in the past that he's never wanted Freddy Fazbear's Pizza to become a real place because he's been afraid that people would try to replicate the events of the game, which I completely understand. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's is a game series about children that were killed and possess animatronic characters, and then those animatronics going after like the night guard, which, yeah, the lore is pretty dark for like a franchise, an indie franchise that is. It is a very, very, very dark storyline. But hey, a good chunk of the FNAF fan base is children, so Scott kind of tailored it specifically to their catering. That's why there's barely any blood, like there's no swearing. Security Breach might be the biggest example of this. But yeah, if you guys saw the announcement video from the American Dream Mall themselves, on August 8th, they announced that Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was going to be coming to life at the American Dream Mall, which, if you're wondering where the American Dream Mall is located, it is in East Rutherford, New Jersey, which I believe is pretty close to New York's border, if I remember correctly. I've never been there, and honestly, I don't know if I ever will go. As big as a FNAF fan as I am, I don't know if I will unfortunately ever be able to go to see this real-life Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'd love to, trust me. It'd be a dream to go and see Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in, like, actuality. Like, they literally announced they'll have literally everything. They'll have an arcade, animatronic stage show, pizza. I mean, well, duh, they gotta have pizza. It's Freddy Fazbear's. Can't have Freddy Fazbear's without pizza. I assume they should have a prize counter, because if the prize counter is a pretty big, important part of most arcades. And because of that, I think because they'll have the prize counter, I think they're gonna have the puppet. So, it's probably gonna be creepy looking, but hey, that's kind of the whole purpose, is that the puppet's just there to be the puppet. But yeah, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is coming to life, and it's opening next year in 2027 at the American Dream Mall. I'm just shocked that we're actually getting a real Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Never would I have ever imagined the day that we'd get Freddy Fazbear's. Like, we have Chuck E. Cheese. We have Showbiz Pizza. Well, used to have Showbiz Pizza. Cause it's actually funny because Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, according to old Scott Cawthon interviews, according to old Scott Cawthon interviews, like from Dawko, maybe a few other people, Freddy Fazbear's itself was actually based upon Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz, which I never got to experience Showbiz, because from what I remember, specifically from videos that I've seen about it, Showbiz actually closed permanently, I believe in the mid-90s, so that was like 10 years before I was born. So, I would have never gotten the opportunity to experience Showbiz. Like, I've seen videos of Showbiz. I have seen what it looks like. I've seen the Rock-afire Explosion. I've seen, like, Billy Bob, all those characters. But never have I seen anything related to Showbiz Pizza. I've been to Chuck E. Cheese. I've been to Chuck E. Cheese plenty of times. And if this Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is going to be anything like Chuck E. Cheese, I'm pretty excited, because that means they should have like a walk around Freddy. They should definitely have like stuff for like children to play with, like a children's play area. Like there's got to be a children's play area, because all kids restaurants got to have those. And I know Chuck E. Cheese had it. I'm kind of still curious if they'll have like those, like the sky tubes similar to what Chuck E. Cheese has. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if that's like exclusive to Chuck E. Cheese, or if maybe Freddy Fazbear's could do that. But they definitely will have an arcade. They'll definitely have an animatronic stage show. 100% they're going to have a prize counter. They got to have a prize counter. But it's also kind of ironic that this is going to be in a mall, because any FNAF fan knows Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which released back in 2021, almost 5 years ago. This December it'll be 5 years since the release of Security Breach. Goddamn. Yeah, Freddy Fazbear's Make a Pizzaplex is essentially a giant mall. So it's almost like the irony that a mall that was built around Freddy's is what Freddy Fazbear's is going to be part of. Plus, a lot of fanfics and a lot of like fan-made content depicts Freddy Fazbear's being in a mall, which is actually pretty interesting, because you would never imagine Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. What is that noise? I don't know. I'm hearing some weird noises. But yeah, you would never imagine Freddy Fazbear's Pizza being in a mall, of all places. Like, that is something that, honestly, oof. Like, it's honestly shocking that we would have Freddy Fazbear's in a mall. But, like, Security Breach kind of, like, foreshadowed that, I assume. I don't know. I think it's just the whole, like, oh, there's a speedboat. Oh, you probably couldn't see it, but there was, like, a speedboat back there. Yeah, you probably couldn't see it. But it was cool. But, yeah, Freddy Fazbear's in a mall. That, I'm mixing up my own words now. Damn. But, yeah, like, to be honest, I'd love to go. I would truly love to go and see Freddy Fazbear's Pizza for myself, because I have been a fan of the FNAF franchise since the beginning. Like, okay, so let me give you all a little bit of a history on my experiences with FNAF. So, FNAF came out on August 8th, 2014. I had no idea what the franchise was. I did not know nothing about the game. I only knew about the game because of people who were talking about it. But it was 2015 that I started to become more aware about what the game was. If you're wondering what that squeaky noise is, this one, that's just my shoes. Sorry about that. But yeah, I first became aware of Five Nights at Freddy's back, I believe, in mid-2015, I think. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But I didn't really know much about the franchise when it first, like, released and everything. But around 2015, I started getting a little bit invested, but I didn't get like fully interested until January 2016. That was I think an ex of mine. Yeah, it was like a long time ago. I know I shouldn't be really talking about like relationship stuff and everything, but it's whatever. Yeah, she actually introduced me to Five Nights at Freddy's. It was after we came back from like winter break and everything. This was when I was still in school and all that. And yeah, she told me about Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't know what it was, so I went home and I watched some videos, because like when I first started coming across it in 2015, I didn't really honestly care about it at the time. I wasn't really that much like into it, but 2016 is when I started really getting into Five Nights at Freddy's, and that was when I started collecting merch from Funko, which let's be honest, the Funko merch is not that great. Like, it's I don't know. They've screwed up a few times, but I'm not gonna give them like a bunch of BS for it. Jazzwares is the better one, though, at least my opinion. I don't like being biased, but it's whatever. But yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, it's come a long way. I've joined the hype train for Sister Location. I joined the hype train for Ultimate Custom Night, Help Wanted. I joined the hype train for Security Breach. I was literally there for almost every milestone of Five Nights at Freddy's. And the fact that we're getting a real-life Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is just the best thing ever. Like, I would have never imagined the day that Freddy Fazbear's would come into real life, be a real-life pizza restaurant. Okay, if I ever go to New Jersey one day if I ever go to New Jersey, if I ever go to the American Dream Mall, you bet I will do a vlog, and I will be vlogging my experience at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'll try the pizza, I'll try whatever else they got there. I'm pretty sure they'll have soda. They gotta have other snacks besides like normally what they have. They may have like, you know, sandwiches and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure they'll have similar stuff like what Chuck E. Cheese has. But the one thing I'm really hoping for with Freddy Fazbear's, and I know they probably won't do this because Chuck E. Cheese, I don't know what they were up to exactly, but like, you guys remember that Shane Dawson conspiracy where like Chuck E. Cheese was supposedly like mashing old pieces of pizza with new pizzas? Also, if you hear that in the background, that was like geese and everything. Shut up, geese. I'm trying to do a video. Yeah, but pretty much though, Freddy Fazbear's is coming to life. It's going to be at the American Dream in New Jersey. I'm really excited. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys are. But, I mean, if you're a FNAF fan, you'd have to be excited. Like, every FNAF fan's got to be hyped for Freddy Fazbear's. But, honestly, it's whatever at this point. Most people could probably not care. Most people would care. But one day I will go, because unfortunately I live in California, and New Jersey's all the way on the other side of the United States, and I do not have the money, nor the, well, I don't really have any sort of way to get to New Jersey, and I'm not driving. I refuse to drive all the way from California to New Jersey. So one day I will go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. One day I will do a vlog there. It will happen. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. You guys ready for Freddy Fazbear's? You guys excited about the new location? Let's just hope there's no real life William Afton and no recreations of the game. That better not happen. I'm just joking. That's not gonna happen. I'm kidding. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comments, and tell me, are you guys excited for Freddy Fazbear's, or are you guys not? And yeah, happy 12th anniversary to 5 Nights at Freddy's. Bye.